and stuff.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap.
All right, y'all. Let's apologize for the lateness. We're trying to work something out. We're still trying to work something out. So this weekend we got to make this happen so that we got this correct. Thank y'all for being patient. I'm gonna let y'all gather on. What up, Lunatic? What up, everybody? And I was stuff like this normally gets me frustrated, but I just don't feel good. But it really doesn't frustrate me because I understand what we just saw in the verdict and what real problems are.
Right.
And what real life shit happens when people get railroaded in the American justice system, which is par for course, and it's heartbreaking. There's no explanation. I don't have the explanation for it other than this is America, people. Kyle Rittenhouse can get dropped off to kill people. His mom could drop him off like a field trip to kill people. Asian store owner can chase down a black young man and can chase him down and kill him and be found not guilty. Carmelo can be confronted by two individuals that are bigger than him, that are skilled in martial arts, that have documented bullies, and in my opinion, his lawyers failed him. The court system was rigged. But this young man got sentenced to 35 years. This has been America forever, but this is definitely emboldened the Trump America. This is exactly what the Trump America is. I'm not telling you this wasn't here before Trump even got here, because yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay.
This is giving, if something like this were to happen to my child or a male in my family, it makes me not believe, number one, in the justice system even further. And my family would probably ship said male off to a country that doesn't have extradition. And
when we had conversations of, like Jay brought conversations of the child case, Cyrus case of maybe they extended themselves in the charge. This kid got first degree murder.
Right.
And that's what I mean about and he got first degree murder for if you don't know the details of the case, you go. So there was a confrontation, they got into a fight, and somebody got stabbed. And you give the 16 to 17-year-old first degree murder. But on the flip side, an Asian guy chases a young man down. Chases him. And in the video, he grabs the gun before he begins the chase, before he leaves the store. The intent is there.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's leaving. So you didn't feel a threat. If the gentleman the young man is leaving, there's no threat. You grabbed the gun and chased him. So people, we can talk about it. Obviously, the show isn't, what we the clips and everything. I have to, I guess, clear up space in my PC. So I do have tons of clips of people stating things. I gotta send KT this link.
I did already.
Okay. So they get us from every angle. Like it's from every angle. It never stops. And it's just injustice after injustice after injustice after injustice after injustice after injustice, then another injustice. Then you try and fight this, and then you try and fight that, and then you try and deal with what's going on here. And then, in a few days, there'll be another one.
It felt like when Trump first won, it was Lady Q yesterday was depressed. And it's like, damn.
It felt worse to me than Trump. It felt worse to me because he's a fucking kid. And this is the pipeline that they use. They can't wait to imprison us. And the younger, the better. The younger, the better. And I'm not a lawyer. I don't play one.
He was definitely failed on purpose.
But now all those pictures of AI of his father and the pictures with the judge and the DA and the stop playing. We.
Oh yeah, Asha sent something. Yeah, a picture of somebody.
Well, it's triggering because we walk around trauma loaded daily, whether you acknowledge it or not. Every person of color walks around trauma loaded, and these things are. It's one of those things where you almost feel like you can't do anything. And I hate to even use those words, but when things like this happen, it's like, well, what do I do now? What can we do now?
Well, he has 30 days to, and I'm going to get this wrong because I had it in the clip. Senator Jay Black. 30 days. There's a thing in Texas where if you feel your lawyers failed you, you have 30 days to actually present that to begin a retrial that your lawyers failed you. His attorney sucked.
Did he pay for an attorney? Was it a public defender? Like, I don't even know all of that.
They paid for an attorney, and I can't. I don't want to be in this make-believe world because I don't want to put this on people. I don't want to put this on people.
You gonna say Ben Crump should have stepped in?
No, I said I just wish that I was the one who had $500 million.
Oh, you could have got him the best lawyers.
I just wish I was the outrageously paid Dallas player, whether it be a Maverick or a Cowboy.
Yeah.
To be able to go, okay.
But he wouldn't have got a fair trial there. It would have had to be requested to be moved from that small town where everybody knows everybody. And like, he couldn't get that there. I know they saying that's his peers because that's where he lived, the white racist town.
But you have to have, remember, they had black people. They had black people and they were dismissed. So you have to have the power of the lawyers to fight. Every step of this way we're going to torture you. You're not getting away with this every step of the way.
Oh, Lady Q said they raised $600,000 for his lawyer. So they helped him. And that's what this, damn. I didn't know that. I still don't know why he didn't. I said, why was it all white jury? I said, why didn't he defend himself? But you said, what'd you say about him not defending himself?
I said I think lawyers would be scared to have a teenager go up there and know that the one misstep on that stand, one misstep. But once again, hindsight is 20/20. They found him guilty anyway.
Yeah, quickly.
But they're like,
and sentence. I was like, damn, wait, they sentenced him already. I thought usually it takes some time.
It took hours for them to come to it. It was the ultimate railroad in our face. And my thing with the jury selection. That war has to go on. That war has to be played in the media. And it's got to be a team of lawyers. This is the only way you win here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need all of them.
It's got to be a high-powered team that starts pointing things out. Like, I don't like this relationship. I feel there is a relationship between this family and this judge.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pictures come out. How they didn't see the pictures, but the internet got the pictures.
Like this is a case where, listen, I know the OJ situation, however you feel.
Hurt
Only
them
reason
angry.
that motherfucker won was because he had the team.
He had the dream team. Yeah.
And they were going to pull every string.
Yeah.
Whether it be legal or illegal. They were going to pull every string. And this young man, $600,000 wasn't going to do it. And I'm glad we raised it. I just wish that somebody would have just, and I know it's some make-believe movie shit, that somebody would have swooped in and said, yo, wait a second. We have an unlimited budget to get the lawyer in Texas that can represent you, in the lawyer in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Get mad if you want. He ain't got to be black.
Mm.
He got to be about this money. I got to win this case. I would love him to be black, but he got to win this case. This kid is looking at his life being taken.
She said the prosecution called 21 people to the stand, and most had contradicting stories.
And none of them were cross-examined. From what I heard, none of them were cross-examined by his lawyers. He had 6 witnesses. They had 21, and there was no cross-examination from what I'm hearing of the 21 witnesses.
Yeah, I know they said the one kid said that invited him to chill with them. Said, no, I don't know him. But yet they said there's like 10 photos of them playing all type of video games at each other's houses. And I said, damn, he outright lied. I don't know, Carmelo.
I'm going to make sure, I don't care how old this kid is, I want a lawyer that's going to go, I'm going to make sure that you perjure yourself. I'm going to make sure that I will prosecute you too if you lie on this stand. I'm going for all your necks. Anybody who lies on this stand, I'm going to point this out and I'm going to cross-examine you like you did the fucking murder.
I should ready to go back to Africa.
But you know what? And I hate when people tell us to go back to Africa. Number one, y'all took us from there. Number two, we built this country was built on our backs. So whether we go back there or not, both places we belong.
Yeah.
So like let's not with that narrative.
No, I think what she's saying is they've been saying it for a long time. Maybe we should.
I hate when people say that to us. What Asha's saying when they say go back to Africa.
Just leave black people alone. Can y'all just leave black people alone?
They can't. The obsession is the fear. The fear. It's the fear. It's the fear. They have to make sure that this oppression continues because their fear is if it doesn't, if ever it doesn't. And their fear, and Dr. Smith has said it, and a bunch of civil rights leaders have said it, your fear is that if you have to get retribution for what you did, that's the fear. That ever people are empowered to go, and now we're going to do to you what you did to us. So that's why they grab our people. That's why they grab our elite. That's what frustrates me. They take the powerful ones that we have, and they engulf them and they bring them into their section, into their world. And please give me a second with this. They bring them into their world so that when something happens, Kevin Hart can say, guys, it's just a joke. It's just a roast. Don't you see how funny he was? So you can bring them into their world. And I'm not trying to start nothing. So you can bring them into they can bring them into their world, and you can have Jay-Z with the pictures with Harvey Weinstein. You can have him with the pictures with all the elites over there. And they take them and they make sure you're going to get this power, but come on in. We're in the club, you think.
Hold on, Doc needs the link.
All right, let me text. I see KT wanted to text too. I just texted the both of them.
I'm sending it to Doc now.
Copy.
And it is a hopeless feeling. And it kills you when you realize how young this man, they took another one. They took another one down. And this young man has to keep fighting. And I hope his parents have the stamina and have the I will die fighting for my kid attitude. I hope they have it in them, because I can't put that in anybody. And I can't judge you if you can't. I can't judge you. But until my last breath, you are going to feel I'm going to do anything. I'm going to reach out to anybody.
I'm hoping a legal team will, like, you know, I know it's hindsight, but I hope that a legal team does say, yo, let's pick this up. I hope, some attorneys collaborate together and say, hey, let's make a run for this. Let's pick this
Ben
up.
Crump was posting it yesterday, and people saying, we need you, Ben. We need you to jump on this one. So I don't know.
But let me say this too. He can only take but so many cases. Right?
Well, this one is national major media
I
murder.
understand what I'm saying. He can
Cyrus is a national case.
Yeah,
Cyrus is.
I had to take that back. As soon as I said it, they all are, and you feel bad for every last one of them.
Yeah, but him and his team can only take so many cases at once.
But you see the diversions, how they get us, and they settle us down, and we're like, okay, everything's okay right now.
Ryan the music. Ryan said what the white people were saying. Why did he have a knife at the track?
He did not take a knife. For Ryan, for the last time, it was not a knife.
They said it's the first time ever anyone ever brought a knife on the campus to this. It wasn't any.
He did not bring a knife. Don't fall for it. He didn't bring a knife. He was attacked, and he used whatever that thing was to protect himself, because he was being attacked. Why would he? It's just the common sense.
I can see why he's thinking that. They keep saying he brought a knife, 3.5-inch knife in the blade, and
stabbed. So they're just going towards, if you were stabbed, you must have had a knife, or you must have had an object on you.
I guess you got to read the case. I guess we don't know all information. We don't know. We don't know everything that they presented, but I know everything they presented. It was, it was railroaded from the rip. They all was friends. They all in collusion. They all know each other. They said it's a small hit town.
I emailed you this. This white guy who's been railroaded before. That's why
This might be the same issue on this one, because we still on the old one, but I'm not sure.
Well, let me see something.
Let's see. Doc's pulling up.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hey, I worked today. There you go. What's up, y'all? My gosh,
Hey.
my nickname is Technical Difficulties out here.
Yeah, man.
I heard how you was doing yesterday. I felt like I was in good company, though. I said, okay, it's not just me. I heard the struggle was contagious.
How you coming in all happy and we all sad? What just happened to our man Carmelo? Come on, Doc. What are you
Because
doing?
I'm black power every day, so I'm not shocked. This is what I train for. They say you train hard so you fight easy. This is why I read all those books. This is why I get those degrees. This is why I talk so reckless. This is why I lose jobs. This is why I fight police hand to hand. This is why, people don't like what I say, but I say it anyway. This is why I say I got an ancestral mandate. Every day I wake up, I say, would Harriet Tubman hit a snooze button? Would Malcolm have turned around when Dr. King was getting hit by rocks and bottles and they stabbed him with a letter opener an inch from his heart? And if he had sneezed, he would have died, but he went back to work like a couple days later, right? Like what kind of tradition am I upholding every day when somebody says, we're going to try to turn you around? We had anthems about not turning around and making it and overcoming, and we shall. I know what type of stock I come from. I come from the most resilient tradition in human history, from the worst treatment in human history to becoming presidents and leaders and innovators and inventors and creators of culture. And I rejoice in the fact that finally, you ever have a child where you say the stove is hot? The stove is hot. And they just keep looking like they're going to touch that stove. And then you hear, and you're going to adhere, to the needs of the child. But somewhere in your parental mind, somewhere in your tried to tell you a million times mind, I'm not going to say you happy. I'm not going to say you happy because I don't want DHS call it. But somewhere in your mind, you like, do you get it now? Didn't I tell you that didn't I tell you about them? Didn't I tell you they used to boil us and eat us and make shoes and belts out of our skin? Didn't I tell you that they used us for medicine and alligator bait? Didn't I tell you they don't like you? They enslaved you. They did redlining. They did lynching. They did convict leasing. They did sharecropping. Didn't I tell you they don't like you? They just blew up the whole Voting Rights Act. Didn't I tell you? They've been shooting since Tamir and Breonna and Sandra Bland and Abdul Louima and Botham Jean and since Emmett Till. Didn't I tell you? They don't like you. But I'm going to keep going to these stores and I'm going to keep making my hair. I'm going to keep bleaching my skin. I got to keep dating them, though, because you know how they I got to keep working. I need that job. I got to be at that. Oh, the stove hot? Oh, come here. The stove hot. I got something for that. Oh, the stove hot today. Okay. I'm glad we all know the stove hot. Because yesterday I spent all my energy trying to tell you it was hot. But you wanted to do what you wanted to do. So hopefully we go back to being the people we used to be. When we was doing business with each other. When we was trusting each other. When we was willing to fight and die for and with each other. So I'm looking forward like a disease, right? You know how disease starts to mutate? And eventually the disease gets inoculated and resistant to the vaccine, because eventually the disease is like, oh, y'all coming at me like this, like Michael was saying earlier. You coming at me from all directions. So now I need to guard myself on all directions. So before I was trying to trust some of y'all, but it's better for me, like Muhammad Ali said, if there's 50 rattlesnakes coming, to paraphrase, should I wait to find out which one is good, or should I just guard myself from the rattlesnakes, right? So now I'm looking forward to the type of Black consciousness and Black solidarity that these type of conditions produce. Because every time we're put in conditions, I don't care if it's no food, no nothing, we always come back. It's just what we come back as, that's the question.
Ryan says you still have to has to be some accountability when it comes to the choices he made. Ryan, I mean, no disrespect in this, right?
And I'm sorry, we always say.
Whoa. I mean, no disrespect, but the fact that you still think that he needs to take accountability when accountability has never been taken the other way around is absolutely astonishing to me. It's astonishing that you still need him to literally jump over another bar to prove to you that he was attacked and bullied by two people who were bigger than him, who had witnesses, and they had video of him getting pulled back in by his hoodie when he was trying to get away. And you, my friend, still want him to take accountability for them giving him 35 years when we know that the DA, that the parents were friends with the judge, the fact that they made sure no jury member would be nothing but white. You still have the audacity to sit here and say that he needs to show some accountability for his choices. How? In what world do you live where don't you see that that's exactly what they want us to say? You need to show some accountability. How dare you defend yourself?
Well, he responded again and said we have to go the extra mile to educate our kids on the importance of de-escalation when necessary.
Once again, you are pulling something else that he needs to do to de-escalate something of two notorious bullies in the school. You have now pointed out two things that the kid who was sentenced to 35 years needs to do.
He could have just said people need to train their kids de-escalate. Or they, but he could have just made it a neutral statement.
He doubled down.
But he could say everyone needs to train their kids to de-escalate.
Ryan, in Texas and in anywhere in this country, if these roles were reversed, I promise you that those white boys would have gotten self-defense and been free.
Maybe Ryan don't understand everything. Because Ryan, he was trying to get away. They stood over him. They bullied him. He tried to leave. They gripped him up. And the only thing he could do is defend himself. So you saying, Ryan, he shouldn't have defended himself? I think that's what Ryan's trying to say. So
He said he should have been talking while they beating him. He should have been singing and talking.
Do you understand? No de-escalation is going to work.
When somebody putting their hands on you, Ryan, words ain't gonna help. I think
if you walk, Ryan, if you walk away slowly from the fucking store, they hunt you down. If you walk away slowly, if you show them your fucking pocket in your hoodie, they still hunt you down and get away
your ID.
with it.
Philando Castile.
Your ID.
Show me ID. Boom, boom, boom.
Orlando Castile gets shot. Castile gets shot for showing the fucking ID in front of the world.
In front of his kid and in front of his woman in the car.
In the car.
Yeah, you're right. De-escalate like Trayvon Martin. Like keep walking, and tell the person you're on the phone with that there's somebody that's creepy that's following him, and you're gonna try to make a run for it, and then try to run. Literally, de-escalate by trying to escape. De-escalate like you said, showing what you got, and then walking out the store. De-escalate like Mike Brown when he put his hands up and don't shoot. Right? De-escalate when he went the other way and still got shot from like 50 yards by Darren Wilson. Like de-escalate. Wow.
All right, Ryan's in the comments now. He just jumped on the screen. He clicked the link because his last comment was, "What did he use to take the other kid's life? We can't ignore that." Ryan saying it's his fault. He got. Go ahead. Let me hear you, Ryan.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Excellent.
Good.
All right. So I'm not into picking sides, right? The whole thing is a mess. The all white jury, a complete mess, right? And I just feel like this, like, we got to go above and beyond to teach our kids not to be tricked into these situations in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we carry around too much rage and too much, we carry around too much, and it puts us in these situations, some of these situations that we don't have to be in. The other situations, 100% valid. Our people been through 400 years plus thousands of years of, what we've been through. My thing is, everybody has to be accountable for something in this equation. There's no victims here. None. There's no victims here. So, there were preventative measures, right, that parents, whether they single or joint, right, go above and beyond to talk to their kids about. If there's a confrontation, try to avoid it, because jail is real and courts ain't for us. We can't skip over that like he's just 100% a victim, and it ain't his fault either, because the court system is crooked. We know that 110%. So I'm just saying, I'm not skipping over anything to side with anything. Like, it's a complete mess from the judge, from his representation. His representation should have went harder. We still got to look at, he had other choices to make. The whole, not wanting to leave the tent and being confrontational, and, he don't deserve to be jumped. I don't know what happened with him, but the result is he took somebody's life. You can't brush that. We can't do that. You understand?
Yes, I can. No, Ryan. Yes, I can. And I've let you talk. Yes, I can. The first statement you said is I can't pick a side. That's the problem.
No, I can't.
What I'm saying is that's the problem, because they picked a side. See, we're saying we can't pick a side. They picked a side. They made sure what their jury was going to look like. They made sure, and this thing of you're going to tell a 16-year-old to de-escalate. It's raining. All he does is stand under somewhere to protect himself from the rain that he was invited to. And he's attacked. And in a split second, I'm 55 years old. Mm-hmm. In a split second, if somebody puts their hands on me, I don't know what I'm going to do if I am like, these dudes are a lot bigger than me and I got to make it home. So if there are two dudes that I can't get away from, then I don't know, even if I run, they're going to catch me. Mm-hmm. I have to stand my ground, because either way, if they catch me, they're going to beat me till I lose my life.
So stand your ground means that the threat was initiated by them. You don't go to the confrontation, and mind you, You know,
wow, man.
like I'm a federal firearms instructor. So that whole stand your ground thing, you can't say touch me and watch what happened and then claim stand your ground. It don't work that way.
He's in fear.
Stick to the facts. Stick to this case.
All right, but these are the facts. These are the facts.
Okay.
Like, he had his hand in his bag, right? They asked him to leave, right? He said, touch me, right? He said, touch me and find out what happens, right? Which means when you being prosecuted for something or you on trial for something, they're going to ask, did you take every single measure, every single preventative measure before it got to what it got to? Now, I'm not against nobody defending themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't walk into a situation and then say, I'm standing my ground in somebody else's tent or somebody else's house or somebody else's atmosphere when you technically not supposed to be there. That's like
Ryan,
me coming in your house, Mike, and saying,
this is not a house. This is not a house, Ryan. This is not a house. This is a tent where it's raining. So this is not a house. And let me tell you in the closing statement. You know what the lawyer said in the closing statement? He said he told him, I have something. Leave me alone. And you know what they said? The lawyer for the white boy said, but they didn't believe him. So you know what the lawyer said? He should have proved it that he had something. He should have proved that he had something. And you know what that is? If you banish and prove, you can be charged with menacing by showing a gun or showing a knife. Yeah, so the lawyer literally said he needed to break another law to prove to them to leave me alone. Wow. And they didn't.
That's crazy.
So when they didn't, and let me tell you, the lawyers didn't even stop it and rebuttal or object or anything. He literally said this dude needs to break another law in order to prove this.
Terrible. Wow.
So just imagine, let me ask you something. Just imagine if he would have pulled the knife out and said, or the equipment piece that he had, and he would have pulled it out and said, dude, I really have something. And they would have said, I don't care. And they came at him anyway.
Right.
Oh, he was not going to win in any situation. In any situation, he wasn't going to win.
Unfortunate.
So I really, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching the show, and I truly appreciate. So if I'm being animated, I mean no disrespect to you, Ryan. In any way,
it's love. I love being here. I'm here for it. You know, we're building. Even when we passionately talking about what we passionately talk about, it's all love and respect. You know, and I'm just passionate about our young men doing whatever they can when they can, I should say, right, to try to avoid what we can avoid. Because it ain't for us. The society ain't for us. The system ain't for us. Jail ain't for us. It ain't for us. You know, none of this is for us. So if there's anything that we can try to do or try to pass down to our kids, knowing that the game is already rigged to begin with, I'm in agreement, with everything that y'all saying.
Thanks for popping in, Brian.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me up.
All right.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right.
I appreciate you.
I want to know what Doc had to say. Listen to that. Doc, what was your thoughts on Ryan? Is he brainwashed? Is he conditioned? Is he misled? What was your thoughts? Oh, you muted. Unmute yourself.
It's a real.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we brought too many people up.
But we just paid them.
No, we didn't. We no, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Okay.
I felt like Ryan is misguided. I feel like he's standing on an island and he don't know all the facts.
Well, number one, too, if you listen to what he was saying, his profession is, I can understand sort of what some of his comments were aligned with. But this is not a one-size-fit-all model. And Lady Q made a very important observation when saying you can't de-escalate racism and the audacity or white supremacy, right? So just the thought process, the systematic thought process of the audacity of you to defend yourself. I don't care if these people were well-known bullies. I don't care if you feared for your life. I don't care about any of that. The audacity that you even thought to say to them, and I'm sorry, all the adults who are saying that he shouldn't have said, do this and see what I do. Is that not what you do when you're in defense mode? When somebody's bullying you, you've never been in a situation where your back is up against the wall, literally, and you like, well, do it. And defending yourself.
Why the fuck does the black kid have to be the only one taking
Where's
accountability?
the accountability on the white kids that stood over him?
It's systematic.
Where's that accountability? Come on, Ryan. Ryan, you better than that, Ryan.
And I'll say this on Ryan. I'll say this on Ryan. I think Ryan is trying to figure a way out for future young people on.
But is there in that situation, in a situation like that, is there outside of running, like what you said, Mike?
Yeah.
My son runs because I teach him every day. You don't be nobody's victim. I'll sort all of the stuff out later, but you don't be nobody's victim. Meaning you don't sit there and let somebody just pound on you or harm you because you're scared you're gonna get in trouble. My son comes home every day and says that, well, this person did this, but I don't want to get in trouble because I can't hit them back, or I can't. You're not going to sit there and get pounded on, or heaven forbid, get hit in the head and die because you're scared that the staff you're going to get in trouble by the staff.
Listen, it's verdicts like this are this is when I say wanting to take this shit back to 1776, they want to make it that there's a consequence for you to fight back.
Mm-hmm.
They want a consequence. They want to play both sides of the fence. They want to be able to intimidate. They want to be able to brutalize, but they don't want to be able to pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I'm not wishing death on anybody. But if those are the games you want to play,
what up, Aunt?
If those are the games you want, we tell our young people all the time, you keep getting into some shit, somebody gonna call you on it. We tell our kids, oh, you keep popping off. We tell our friends who are hotheads, if you keep popping off, somebody's gonna meet your aggression with their aggression. And like I said yesterday, you ain't wilder than everybody else. You ain't down to take it where everybody else is taking it. People, there's always somebody who will up the ante. Mm-hmm. We tell our own kids that. Understand, keep popping off. Somebody is going to match that energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the young man says, okay, this is it. I told you I got something. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
But verdicts like this want us to be scared to fight back. They want to punish us to fight back. So in the back of our mind, you go, it's a no-win situation.
It's a spiritual battle. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. The whole point. Yeah.
I talked about that yesterday, that this is spiritual warfare, and we're trying to figure out how to fight, and we going about it all the wrong way.
They're trying to break our spirit. They try to, like Mike is absolutely on it. That is 1,000% right. And I said that yesterday about the Trump thing too. They need, not just to want you, they need you. They need you to believe in it, and that's what gives them the power, because they don't actually have power. That's not where power really comes from. They're trying to pretend like any boss, like any figure of authority. That's why they wear the uniforms. That's why they do the drills. That's why they flash the weapons. That's why they do the parades. That's why they do the bolsterous talk, whether it's Hitler on a podium. That's why they have to get your mind. Because if you don't get in somebody's mind, you just walking around talking. You ever see somebody where somebody don't care about what they're doing? Like, if a cop walked up and everybody's kept doing what they was doing because they didn't believe in their authority. And I remember a black cop told me that. They said they like to fight the cops in South Philly. When they went down into the mafia bars and they touched somebody, they got swung on. And after a few times it happened, they still the police, but they still knew that was the residuals of the mafia. So people would know they don't care about our authority down there. So we got to behave accordingly. We're still going to lock people up. We're still going to be aggressive, but we're not going to act like we act in North Philly. This ain't Rizzo, just crack your head for cracking your head. One of us might come up missing. So there's something really special about needing to get in somebody's mind and break their spirit and make them believe you have power, like Django with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know why they don't just revolt. There's more to them than us, you know. That's why the Haitian Revolution was so dangerous, because Thomas Jefferson was like, well, they outnumber us here 9-1. If they doing that in Haiti, we in trouble, right? But I said earlier, I was going to say the whole idea of the talk, right? We all give the talk to our kids about police interaction, and we understand, what my brother was saying about being practical and being realistic. But I do think it's worth emphasizing, we cannot behave our way out of racism. We cannot behave and strategize and navigate our way, because people were getting lynched in their uniforms. People were getting killed for owning businesses and homes. People were being murdered just for, I don't know, sitting on a fence. The whole vagrancy laws and loitering, when they had the black codes, they were arresting people just for not having a job when they kicked them off the plantation and they refused to work for a sharecropper and go back to the plantation. They were criminalizing normal behavior. So we have to get away from this idea of, if we just act right, like there's a possibility to do that. And me and Mike went back and forth on all these different cases where people did all these different normal things and still got killed, not just, treated badly, but got murdered. So I think we need to get out of the paradigm of respectability politics when it comes to racism and confront it head on. That's why I wanted a neutral statement, if there was a neutral stance. Say things like, people need to teach their kids to de-escalate. Don't put the onus and responsibility of ending what somebody else started on us. When we say things like, we need to do it, that's like saying they did it because I'm black. No, they did it because they're racist. They did it because I'm a woman. No, they did it because they're sexist. Give them their problem and their issue and let them handle it and be the primary responsible parties for solving it. Every time there's something about rape, it's a bunch of women in the room trying to solve a problem that men create and perpetuate. Every time it's something about racism, it's always black people in the room, the victims of the racism. The victims can't sit around and solve the problems of the sick-ass people in the world. At some point, the sick people have to look in a freaking mirror. So we need to hold mirrors and not hold ourselves accountable for other people's criminality and evil.
Well, Ryan pissed a lot of people off. Lady Q earlier said that Carmelo said, touch me again and see what happens. Basically, it's meaning that means he was touched first. So they initially touched him, and if I have to say touch me again, that means you had already put hands on me.
But that's offensive statements, though. Like, do any one of these squares, if you've ever been in a fight or ever been having to be toe-to-toe to somebody, like that's a warning. Like that's also a defense statement.
That's a de-escalation tactic in our community.
It is.
That's de-escalation.
You're gonna get what you asked for. You keep you're gonna get what you asked for.
That is de-escalation. That is the literally verbal. That is the verbal warning shot.
All right, now.
Don't touch me again.
All right.
That's the verbal warning shot.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
Yeah, simple. All right. Like that's all. That can be de-escalation for us. All right.
But I will tell you this. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go all over the place, but this is the white privilege. Anybody with common sense says, this dude is smaller than me. And he's stepping to me saying, don't touch me again. And
with his hand in his bag.
With his hand in his bag.
He's trying to let you know. He's trying to
let you know. You put me in a place I ain't got no choice. Anybody, any of us would understand, okay, he got something. If we gonna do this, we got to do something real vicious, because we know he's either fronting or not fronting. But the white privilege said, we got him anyway.
And he outnumbered. Is more of us. Yeah.
And listen, and this is what America really don't want you to say. This is what America really don't want you to say. And trust me, you got what you asked for. You got what you asked for.
Shut up, Billy. I know I'm late.
You got exactly what you asked for.
Unfortunately,
issue.
And I say unfortunately because I don't.
It's a tragedy.
I hate when anybody's life is taken. Like from a humanistic standpoint, I hate when anybody's life is taken. But we're not going to sit up here and act like he's supposed to have this big level of accountability, or his parents failed him in that aspect of teaching him how to properly de-escalate or even take accountability for what he's done. It's tragic that a life was lost, but I place no blame on that young man.
And Mo, and this is not a shot at you. This is not a shot at you, so don't take it. I'm tired of prefacing. I'm tired of doing the preface. It's a tragedy when any life is lost. I'm not prefacing this shit no more. Some shit had to happen.
And it's
Such
understood
did
that
you.
nobody wants kids dying. Yeah,
Nobody wants kids dying, but
I preface it sometimes too, though, Mo. But I feel both sides.
I mean, I say it because
I'm like, dude, you barked up a tree. You barked up a tree.
And that's what Afro Queen is saying. Not once was Carmelo's life being in danger considered or mentioned. Not once.
Well, I was told the same thing. I gotta be honest. My parents, I don't know what y'all parents told y'all, but I came from that whole everybody hates Chris, try to stay out of trouble, mind your business, don't start with nobody. But I always got that if anybody ever puts their hands on you, that's when it took a pivot. I got all the de-escalation talk in the world in my house, but I was told, fervently, if somebody ever puts their hands on you, you make sure they never put their hands on you again. Like Malcolm said, we believe in self-defense and nonviolence, but if anybody puts their hands on you, you send them to the cemetery. Because what we're not going to do, especially with a history of being lynched and never popping up again, once we get grabbed and taken off, there's no telling what's going to happen to us once we let people put their hands on us, especially white people. I am not letting them grab me up and do what they want to me, because I've seen people with their, members cut off and burnt and everything else. So the second you think you're going to take me somewhere or do something to me, I promise you, all three of y'all, word to Birdman, and we're going to do it right here. Whatever you're going to do to me, you're going to do it right here if you touch me. And that's what I was taught. So my de-escalation was to a point. Once it got to a point you putting your hands on me, I'm not going to be in nobody's trunk or nobody's tree.
And that's what I meant by teaching my son not to be nobody's victim. And people can frown upon that all you want, but you be burying your child and standing on that damn soapbox talking about, but
Ryan's on his own.
All right, let me read this question. My question is this: who initiated the physical altercation? What was done to prevent it from happening? He said, "Don't touch me." He said, "Don't touch me again." Now put the other dude up there, because we got time, and then we'll go. KT has a guest. I'm sorry, KT, we're super late. Black folks should be ashamed of themselves for supporting this young person who was all out, killed another child over a tent yesterday. Those supporters made a complete errors of themselves. Embarrassing. You have the right to your opinion.
Who? Why? Wait. Was that somebody trying to act like a black person? Because they had a Juneteenth flag.
He said ours.
Ours.
It's clearly a troll. It's clearly somebody.
I'm about to say the Juneteenth flag. I was like, what? What is going on? Come on, nice try. Next topic. Go ahead.
And this is the pit bull mentality I need. And I'm not a lawyer, y'all. So don't come at me. We're fighting on everything. The attorney team, the lawyer team that you have to have has to fight on every aspect. This trial is going to go on and on because we fighting on every single thing. The jury selection wouldn't have gone down without that. Would have been a public fiasco because we would have been yelling to the moon to everybody. They are trying to railroad my client. They are trying to railroad my client. They are trying to be sure I'm attacking everybody. Listen, people, and I'm not saying attacking them the way I'm talking now. I'm talking about attacking them with every statute, with every prior law that's ever been made, with everything that's ever happened in every case in Texas, with every historical violation. We're not going to have an all-white jury here.
And can I ask, why is everybody expecting a child? Let adults have a hard time doing this, but why is it that we expect for children in a situation like that to make what I call Monday morning quarterback decisions? Do you really think that in that moment when you're in a fight or flight mode that you're saying, well, if I do this, this is going to happen, but if I do that, no. You don't have that time to sit there and analyze it down.
I'm sorry,
KT. Why nobody's bringing up the case of the brother who was found in the gym mat because he was fighting two white boys and ended up rolled up in that gym mat with his organs missing when they dug him back up. Let's put it in context. Like if I'm young and I hear about that case. And I'm in that very same situation where two white boys in my high school is coming at me the same way two white boys who are now at college scot-free was messing with that boy who ended up rolled up in that gym mat. Oh, no, I'm not next. I seen this play out just a couple years ago.
Yes.
Two white boys, one black boy, have a fight. Black boy end up rolled up in a gym mat dead with his organs missing. Not me, not today.
You see how fast they tried him as an adult? We fighting that.
Absolutely, though.
Well, my lawyer team is fighting that from the door. You see how fast they treated this kid? They we're gonna try him as an adult. How quick that just went. That team's got to fight everything. Everything. Every single nook and cranny, we are going to fight over every single thing. You are going to call me the uppitiest Negro you've ever met. You are going to be so venomous to me because there's not going to be one thing we're not going to have hours of deliberation over. I'm fighting everything. The fact that you only had 6 witnesses and they had 21 is crazy. The fact that if this is true, and I've heard it in multiple places, that they didn't cross-examine the 21 witnesses, I'm going to make sure you perjure yourself if there's any inconsistencies.
Johnny Cochran fought the glove. He fought the glove and got the Johnny Cochran was fighting everything. Even his glove going to get cross-examined. We will cross-examine the evidence. If it don't fit, we're going to quit.
We're going to cross-examine the evidence. We're going to dig into your character. We're going to make sure we dig deep into your character. What are your methods in real life? How are you in real life before you take the stand? like this is, and I understand they raised $600,000. Ryan said, what happened in the tent?
It wasn't about racism. Doctors leave like it's not. Yo, I see why Afro Queen coming at you, Ryan. I see why you done piss people off. I see now. You still wilding, Ryan. I know I'm late on comments, but you still.
All right, KT, I'm so sorry. We're 22 minutes late. I totally apologize. It's not. I don't know what to say, Ryan. At that
point. Privilege, or feeling like you have a certain level of privilege.
My dude,
something not happening to you is a branch of part of racism. It is.
KT.
We did.
Yeah, she dropped. Her guest is in the green room. He's been chilling, waiting.
All right, let's bring the guest on. I apologize. I gotta apologize.
We're gonna do the intro. I don't even.
Driven by design. He has 35 years of accountability.
Driven by design. I apologize. You were supposed to be on at 8:00. I apologize. Can you hear us?
He understands.
Yeah, I thoroughly apologize. This has gotten us someplace where and KT, can you hear us?
I can now. Yeah, when Doc dropped off, it kicked me out.
All right, I will. Once again, I want to apologize for the tardiness. I want to thank y'all for being patient. It's just when we get comments about what happened and somebody says this had nothing to do with racism, I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And I'm trying, and I like Ryan.
We do.
I'm doing my best not to have my head explode live on this stream. We'll probably get more views if it does. If it just leaked out and it exploded and
crash out.
So I guess you think what happened in the courtroom had nothing to do with racism either. I guess the white jury had nothing to do with racism either. I guess the fact that once they see a black young man who did something, trying him as an adult off the door had nothing to do with racism either. I guess the fact that the lawyer, the judge, the DA, and everybody had holiday pictures together had nothing to do with racism either. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, KT. You are here. It is Word Wednesdays. I guess that's the title of the Wednesday, right? Is that the title?
Wednesday Word.
Wednesday Word. And thank you. I collaborated. I posted what you posted from one of our sessions. Take it away, man. Take it away. I'm fine. I don't smoke weed.
Good.
There's nothing. I have to go ahead. Take it away. And we are in word mode now. We are in word mode.
Good morning.
Understood. It is a very heavy morning. It's a heavy warning, so it's definitely understandable. The comment did hit left. I'm kind of gathering myself right now as well. It's been a little bit of a crazy morning, but yeah, that hurt. That hurt, and that baby didn't deserve that. But moving on. My friend Michael Clay has come to tell us about his book. He is an author, he is a poet, he is a photographer. And he has put together, I don't even want to call it a game. It is so detailed, but it is so on point. I really think him being here today was meant to happen. So he did a 3-part series called Story Driven, shining a light on our stories. He's also a documentarian. I'm gonna let him break it down, his program, his series, his book, and everything. And I think you guys will see how all of this comes together today.
All right, Mike, you're in the building. What was the last name again, Mike? What was the last name again?
Clay, C-L-A-Y.
Michael Clay. All right. Mike, so the floor is yours. Let us know what's your vision, what is your passion, what is it that you have the platform. Take your time, slow roll it, explain to the world, baby.
All right, I'll say my passion is family conversation. My focus is in people talking and having the confidence to talk, and specifically with family.
Wow.
I am a multimedia visual storyteller, so I do photography, filmmaking, documentation. I'm also an author. I wrote my first book in 2024 called I Found a Reason to Speak, Oneness for a Generation. Yeah, the most recent project that I'm working on right now is with the Smithsonian Center for Folk Life and Cultural Heritage, talking about the history of the Pinelands. But I got to get a piece of my family into the Smithsonian to talk about
wow, that's amazing.
Their history.
Wow. Can you give us a brief when you say the Pinelands for those who aren't aware?
That's deep South Jersey.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yes, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but I got to talk about Dr. James Still, and he was the Black Doctor of the Pines, self-taught herbalist, third largest landowner in Burlington County, and I'm married into that family, so I got a chance to bring them in to tell their story and learn about the history from that perspective.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Is there anywhere we could see? How do we see this? How would we be able to see?
That part I don't know yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay, you're still working. Okay, cool. All right, so are you doing a piece, or are we just talking about the books? And that's cool either. Or
no, I guess the last thing I'll say is that I have a creative writing board game that I developed, and I turned that game into this event that I'm having starting June 20th.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the game?
It's called Story Driven Unlocking Writer's Block.
Well, damn. Okay, so are you selling this via your website? That's the website right there.
The storydrivengame.com.
Storydrivengame.com. Hold up. Storydrivengame.com. Let me write this down. Storydrivengame.com. And what, give us a quick, give us just, the rules. Give us the rules of this game. Give us the rules. This don't sound like a drinking game, but maybe it could be. I don't drink anymore, but
I mean, I guess, I mean, if somebody wants to, I guess they could, because families can play. But yeah, I made the game because I wanted to get students excited about writing, get away from writer's anxiety and writer's block. I've always volunteered in classrooms, and I wanted to make it a point to help students because I saw that it was an easier way to teach writing. And so that's what I did. I just created a game around a class I developed called the Art of Visual Storytelling and made it into a game. So
what's the game? Like how do I win? How do I win?
Well, how do you win? You got the whole point of the game is to learn all the different parts of the storyline. So exposition all the way to resolution. The whole point of the game is to have all the parts of the storyline. Anything you land on, like genre, and then I have another thing that's called change your tone. If you add all those elements in, you're judged by a jury of your peers. It's a 4 to 6 player game. So as you're reading your story, they're making sure you have all the parts to reinforce it. And if you have all the parts, you win. But there's over 10 ways that you can play. And so different markets use it, from schools to counselors, speech pathologists, libraries, universities, and homeschools. Yeah.
So you have to bring to actually play the game. Everybody has to bring a story.
Yeah, they're all writing different stories. You get a different genre and you pick it up and you start writing your story.
So if I meet everything, all the qualifications, then that's how I win. And then I guess if I'm trying to win, I'm trying to point out what you didn't have. Well, you didn't have this, or you didn't have.
They didn't have the exposition, and they didn't have rise in action, if they didn't have the certain genre that they picked up. Yeah.
Now I know everything you just said except the expedition.
Yeah, exposition. Exposition.
What is the exposition? Is that the subject?
That's the beginning of the story where you think about your characters, your setting, and your conflict. And that's what you're writing in the beginning.
Oh, got you. So then what if somebody says, and then I get to you doing, what if somebody says, I don't have that? If somebody says, no, you didn't have it clear, and I say, yes, I do. If we debate back and forth, who decides who's right? Who decides who's right? Is there a judge or something?
No judge. It's you judging between everybody. They're making sure. So it's 5 other people that you probably go up against, claiming why yours is right.
Yeah, we got to eliminate alcohol from this game for real. You're right, cause you don't have no alcohol in this, cause it could get spades ugly if somebody tells me I don't have an exposition. I do, bitch. Yes, I do. I have it right here.
No character development.
I have character development. My characters, he's the father. And all right, so that's dope. storydrivengame.com if you want to pick that out.
Storydrivengame.com. Yep.
So, but you have to come with it. How long does the story have to be? Can it just be a short story? Is there a length rule?
No, it's totally up to you. The thing is, a lot of people try to do it where they try to do it as fast as they can. The problem is as you're rolling, you're landing on certain things, so you have to add other elements in. So you might as well pace yourself.
Oh, so you got to add aspects to your story on the fly?
Yep.
Got a coupon.
A coupon.
I just pulled it up for my son because my son writes. He's on the autism spectrum, but he writes his own stories to his comic book drawings and things like that. And so he's always trying to learn how to develop his characters' dialogue and things like that. So I think that this will be really good for him because it has a visual component to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just looked at the price. I put it on layaway because
here we go. And why wouldn't a black man have a business? We got to question the price. People.
Why you want to hook up off the door?
Here we go.
I am joking. I looked it up purposely because I'm listening to what you're saying it's about, and I think that it's a great.
You
know
what, Mo? I'm gonna tell you this: your story doesn't have a plot, but it's an obvious plot, and it's a redundant plot, and this plot has been done over and over again. So you may want to change your plot. Who's next? J Black, your turn. Who's next?
Kids get 10% coupon come up. That's all.
No, the game sounds dope. I love it. It's educating our youth, and it's a fun way. Like you said, we still want to win, but it's forcing you to have these conversations and talk things out. I like it.
Yeah,
I love it. That's a great concept.
All right, so I like this game. Maybe we can. I don't know if we can play this game here. Maybe
but this is not just for children, though. This can be used for adult writers as well, right?
Exactly. It's all writers.
Yeah.
It's all dependent on your writing level. It's not dependent on age.
Oh, yeah. And people be sensitive about their shit too. So if you really come at somebody, some adults be there, and you really start coming at their story and they passionate about this story, and you try to tell them that the definition of their characters are quite vague, and we don't have any emotion in the character. Oh shit, yeah, this could be fun. I think I would like this. So do you have a piece you want to read today, or are we performing, or because we can keep talking about this game, because me and Jay Black, things could get competitive off the door.
Facts.
Yeah, I could read one of my poems from the book. I mean, that's
all right. Well, let's go. Let's
cool.
go. Michael Clay, it's all you. There you go. It's
cool. All right. It's called On the Gary. I was reading how the Gullah Geechee passed down their history orally through storytelling. Now we practicing on the Gary. To hear the stories from way back when, the generations sitting there listening, bringing back the moral traditions. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. We're traveling from state to state to sit back and enjoy the ride as we go down all the 95s to Lloyd Gaddis Farm where the tail begins on I-55. My Aunt Rosalie spoke to me as we breezing through traffic. She began speaking on the meanings of past tense, like, Mike, you ever heard her on the Gary? We all do it. It's a daily occurrence, conversing on the porch. The memory shared between family is groomed from our thoughts. Like, remember when Uncle Willie stalled out on praying? Everyone closed their eyes, sitting there waiting. I mean, he humming, but I don't hear nothing. I open my eyes to see him crawling away. Now, ain't that something? Man, we blessed. Everyone don't get a chance like this to speak to those who lived it. They planting the seeds in me to share with my nephews and nieces, to pick up the pieces right where we left off. Aunt Ali B said it took them to come from New Jersey to see our families beginning still standing. Welcome to the McCray family on the Gary.
All right, girl.
I put the link to the trailer as well.
Put it in the comments.
I did put it in the comments already. There is also a documentary called On the Gary. The trailer is on YouTube, and the trailer itself is gorgeous. I can't wait to see the whole thing. Can't wait to see the whole documentary.
The way you put your words, the way that you put that together, I could close my eyes and actually visualize you talking to some of your family members, and just close your eyes, and you really painted the picture there. So that was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She didn't question the pricing. She's just now I should come into Sexy Mo's defense. I'm sorry, Mike. This is where the shady shit happens, because I should gotta jump in and gotta defend. You gotta defend the actions of Sexy Mo trying to get a deal from you, and she just met you and literally trying to get a reduction in price.
You know, when you open up a website, sometimes it says if you're new to the website, 10%, off if you sign up or you subscribe. That's all I was asking.
Okay. We offer deals. You got Juneteenth deal? You ain't got no Juneteenth special?
Why are we gonna use Juneteenth as a special?
I would like to purchase. I'm not saying I'm not. I like to support Black-owned businesses. But not just supporting Black-owned business. What you're doing is creating for someone who didn't go to school, who doesn't have a 4-year degree. Shush it.
God, what the fuck are we doing? We just use Juneteenth as a ploy to get a discount on a Black man's dream. Like, the man has a passion, and we just use the oppression and deception of slaves who are being held for 2 extra years to get a discount on his game. StoryDrivenGame.com. Go to StoryDrivenGame.com. Check it out. See if it's for you. And see if you can play with your family.
Make sure
so
you
Mike,
I would say make sure you add the in front of it.
The Story Driven Game. The Story Driven Game. Okay, I got you. All right, cool.
Yeah, I think I left that off.
The Story Driven Game. So your storytelling is something that obviously is a passion of yours. Is this something that really, the way you and your piece, is this something that really went on in your family, where stories were passed down and stories were told, or is that?
No, that story is us actually traveling, me and my wife traveling to Mississippi for a number of years just to surprise my grandmother. And then it turned into, in 2023, going down to her house and finding out all this stuff, learning that she had so many siblings still alive. And I got to meet them before they passed, because they started dropping very fast right after we did the filming.
That's such an important, I feel like that's one thing that I wish my family would have done more, is share stories. Like I've had to research things in Puerto Rico that we were told stories, but they were more stories of entertainment, and it would just pass by, and nobody would give us like details on, you do know this is where this family started. You do know this is the, certain details. Like, we would hear stories, but nobody sat us down and said, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I want to tell y'all something about this family. Instead, everybody seemed to just be in the spur of the moment and just give us what we already knew. This is your aunt, this is your auntie, this is your grandfather, and nobody, like, honestly, I just heard how my grandfathers came to America just by listening to a conversation. And I had to put 2 and 2 together on how we got here, and how he had to go back to Puerto Rico to get his wife, or how my grandfather and his wife just said, F it, we're coming, or what they did while they were in Puerto Rico and what went on and stuff like that. Like, the shit that I'm finding out now, I was like, why did we not have these? I'm not blaming anybody, because I know every day is every day. And they were trying to make it happen for their family, but I think it is essential. I still can't get over that Mo actually for a deal. But listen, So the documentary that you're working on, I would love documentaries. And I watch them all the time. That's why when people ask me, well, have you seen this on Hulu? Have you seen this on so-and-so? I never see it because I'm always caught up with some type of random documentary.
Yeah.
Like I watched a documentary about these dudes who made an apartment inside a mall. And they lived in a mall for years.
Yeah.
And I wound up watching it. I couldn't stop watching it. It's just random stuff like that. But when I watch it, I go like, that literally has to be a pain in the ass to do a documentary. Like that has to be a lot of research to do a good one. And is that what you've gone through? Am I seeing it correctly? Is that how hard it is to do something like that?
Yeah, I would say for the one on the Gary, it took a little bit of time, just trying to gather all the stories and figure out what the narrative was going to be. But it came with much urgency, and it came out a lot faster using the game. But then also because my Aunt Rosalie was on her way, like to pass. She was 2 or 3 weeks before passing. And it gave me the speed, the fortitude to keep pushing. And I had it out in enough time. I thought that she would be able to see it, but she wasn't able to see it. She was too far gone by then.
Wow. My prayers go out to you. And now that's some type of pressure to work under, trying to get something done and really having a time restriction of life, of having a goal that I have to get this done. But you right now, are you shopping it so we can see it? Is this the scenario you're in?
So I've played it. I have it. People tell me I need to put it out. But I've like shown it in different places like UPenn, and I showed at the Maku Center, and I also shared it at the African American Museum of Philadelphia. But at my event, starting June 20th, it will be there for a film screening.
All right, June 20th. Let's get to June 20th. The event is June 20th. Give us all the details. I come back home June 20th. What's the details? Give us all the details again.
All right, so June 20th is the first of 3 different events that I have coming up. It's called Story Driven, Shining a Light on Our Stories, the family edition, and it's focused on taking my board game, making it life size. So it's going to be 1,200 square feet.
Damn.
Families get to walk the board, telling their family stories. There'll be 3 different film sets where you can film your stories. We'll hook you up with a wireless lavalier mic, and you using your phones to tell your own stories. There will also be vendors like genealogists, anthropologists, always mess up on that word, counselors, family success centers, and I'll be also playing my documentary.
Oh, so there's a showtime. We get to see the documentary.
You can see it at any time.
What has been the response? What has been the response so far when you played it at UPenn, you played it at the African American Museum? Well, how's
everybody tells me I need to put it in the Black Film Festival?
Yes.
Wow, Mike.
Yeah.
Yo, you holding on
Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that, because that's where a lot of people get picked up for their next film.
Yeah.
So don't sleep on that. Yeah.
Wow. So June 20th. And where's the event taking place again?
It's at the Dr. James Still Center, the Medford office, and 210 Medford Mount Holly Road, Medford, New Jersey.
Dr. James Still Center. Okay.
Yeah.
Jay will get that up there. Yes, you do. Maybe next year. That I can't. I hopefully I'll be flying back in early June 20th. KT, are you going?
More than likely, I
did
might
I put you on
have
the
an
spot?
event crossing over. I plan to be there. Juneteenth is a busy weekend, and
It is.
it's a busy weekend.
Yeah.
But no, my first plan was to be there because Michael came first. But
Okay. Black Film
I might have to
Festival.
perform that day though.
That is dope. And so the life size version of your game, And Mo wants to know: is it free to walk on it? And if there is a price,
there is a price to go.
Is there a discount?
We're trying to get a documentary to the Black Film Festival. I need y'all to pay.
I did not say I didn't want to pay the man. I did not say that.
I know.
Mo wanted to know, if I just walk half of it, like I don't do the whole thing. Like if I just do the exposition.
I'm a single mom. The coupon code, us single moms, we like our coupon.
Oh, Mike. June 20th. Everybody.
There's 3 days. There's 3
days. So it's June 20th, July 12th, and August 1st. The two times where you'll have the game is June 20th and August 1st. July 12th is a good friend of mine. He has a studio in Beverly, New Jersey, and he is taking his poem, and it's 2 parts to his poem, and it's called Human Nature, and he's turned it into a class.
All right,
beautiful. So open up interactive conversation.
All right, this is dope. And that means I got an opportunity. July 12th, I'm here. Hopefully August 1st. Yeah. So now I get an opportunity. So that's good. That's good. All right. I appreciate you, Mike. You probably sitting on a gold mine. But you know what? I'm glad you're not the type that I'm just gonna throw it all over the place. I'm gonna be selective where I place this, because this is your treasure, and this is something you work hard to put together, and to respect the people that it's about. Yeah. I'm just not gonna put it here and put it there and wherever. So I do respect that, because a lot of people are just, sometimes we get caught up. We like, listen, man, he take it here because you're gonna pop off, and it may not for you be about the pop off. It may be about getting the right opportunity so that this is done correctly, developed correctly, marketed correctly, and promoted correctly, and not taken by somebody just to make a bunch of goddamn money off of. Mike, I appreciate your time. Good luck with everything. Hopefully we'll see you at the event. TheStoryDrivenGame.com is where you get the game. If you're into writing, if you want to help your kids write, if your kids got the little writer's block and stuff like that, and you can make it fun. Maybe they're writing a project, a report, or something like that. Maybe you want to write a story yourself as an adult, and you can have a bunch of other adults over there, and you can make sure you have all the qualifications for a great story. Pick it up, and there's no discounts, not even on Juneteenth. Not even on Juneteenth. Mike, thanks a lot, y'all. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
KT came through again.
Yeah, he's dope.
Oh, now she can't hear.
Yeah, I think it's because when I play something,
or when we kick people in and out.
That's good too. D said that Film Freeway.
To submit your films for the festivals all over the world.
And it submits it to them all over the world. That's a good resource. Good resource.
Deani, did you are you gonna perform she wanted to perform at a Dune Day, and I feel like we shortchanged her. Like I wonder if she's gonna perform there, because I'm actually trying to go there this year, because I ain't been there in years. So I want to get out. I'm scratching my head and everything. One, because I have a dry scalp. You ever feel that cold done kicked in to its highest level now?
Yes.
And you feel like, oh shit, it don't want to play with me. It's not playing today. Okay.
It's taking over.
Yeah. So I gotta go to the CVS. So we're gonna end this in a few minutes, so I can run to the CVS and OD on something. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I know I gotta go to
Cold and Flu Plus. Jug that down. It'll take you through your day. Take the daytime stuff, and then take the nighttime stuff when you get home from work, and it will help with the symptoms. Because you gotta walk a cold down. Can't do nothing to take it away. It has to run its course as a virus. But you ain't gotta feel like that at work today. Because I don't want to tell nobody off.
And let me say my bad to all the comments earlier too. I know I didn't get all of y'all in. I know Asha sent me a text message cussing me out. My bad, Asha. I know
put it up there.
I can't. It's too far. It's too gone. Like we moved on, but it was all the Carmelo stuff. People are pissed. Right. And listening to Ryan, I think Ryan really was trying to get educated a little bit. Like, I'm not sure, but I can't believe that he's that naive to think that racism don't play a part in every aspect, especially something like that case. I'm kind of torn.
I wouldn't call him naive. I think that he was just looking at it from the perspective of, again, he gave the context of his profession, And that gave me more context into why he made some of those comments. And I think too, what you're saying, Jay Black, I don't think that he was well informed.
But he said, well, who did somebody invite him to the tent? Yes. So he didn't even understand
about what led up to that.
Yeah, he was invited. And then they lied and said we didn't know him, but there's pictures of them playing all type of video games at people's cribs, and they all knew each other. And they tried to lie, and no one cross-examined the lies to show proof that the credibility is shot. He said he didn't know him, but look at these photos of them in each other's houses playing video games. So how do you don't know this person? So you're clearly lying. But
yeah, they were told you don't know him. But you never know. Ryan might be dick dashing some white chicks. I don't know. You never know. And you know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm recklessly speculating, like Hugh Douglas would say. I'm just reckless. You never know. They might have some relationships he's trying to keep. He's trying to keep together.
I agree. I think he probably is. Now that you say that,
yeah.
It was nice knowing you guys. Today was my last day. What?
Today
what does that mean?
Today is my last day tuning in.
What happened, lunatic?
Who done pissed you off?
Yeah, I was like, who pissed us off? Who pissed you off, lunatic?
Mike, you always chasing somebody off.
How did I chase somebody?
Yo, what happened?
Was
Afro
really
Queen coming at him?
It's not. It was nice knowing you guys. I'm a word person,
Yeah, no,
and that's bothering me.
I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, don't.
That's bothering me.
Hey, tap the link, lunatic. Let's talk. Tap the link, dog.
Let's talk. Each one teach one. We can save
Tap
lives
the link,
around
lunatic.
here.
What's going on?
We can have some fun. Because Mike, you came at him about his family. That's probably what he's still upset about.
No, he's not upset. I joked about that. I ain't mean nothing.
I got asked today to help with StreamYard. So no.
Yeah, that's something's not right.
I'm performing with. Maybe he's joking. You performing with Kendrick the Family Soul. That's dope.
That's dope. So you are performing there. Okay.
In Trenton.
In Trenton.
Be at Trenton's Juneteenth performing with them.
Oh God, that's dope.
Afro Queen was coming at Ryan heavy, Mike. She said, "Look, I called you a name. I meant it, but I didn't mean it. But I did mean it. Take it as you want." Like Afro Queen, she was coming at my man. She was.
But hold up, lunatic. What's going on? Like, I'm not gonna because I'm not in a.
I skip over that.
I don't feel good, but tap the link. What's going on? What happened? Give us an explanation. Listen, I told the therapist I normally don't give a damn about closure, but in this case, I care about closure. I would like to know what is it? What do you mean? What's going on?
Lunatic has made it public knowledge that he does not deal with his biological family like that. But you are part of our family, so you know when things like that come up, you are concerned.
And I'm doing it in Dallas and Plano. And lunatic, you just can't come all willy-nilly in and out to Takeover Legends. Like we hunt people.
You came in, you from Philly, you out in LA. We connected.
Everybody.
You've been on the show several times. You offered your services, which we're still trying to figure out.
And now he's not answering back in this chat.
He's not answering. We got his. Oh, I didn't write his number down yesterday.
I came late, but Ryan was brave to be up there. Doc tried to ghost us. We got Doc back. Shawnee tried to ghost us. We got Shawnee back. Like no matter what.
I like Luna. No, I'm saying you chase. If Ryan don't come back, it's your fault, Afro Queen, because you was coming at my man and then said sorry, not sorry. Like when you come at somebody neck and they say sorry, not sorry, that means you.
That was childish too, Afro Queen. Sorry, not sorry. That was very childish. Sorry, not sorry.
Well,
you don't take the subs away. Look, he go dim. He can leave. Just don't take a sub back.
Just don't take the subs back. But lunatic, can you hit the link so we can talk to you?
Please share your feeling. In all seriousness, we want to make sure you're good. He might have dropped right off immediately. He didn't say nothing.
He's not even responding in the chat anymore.
Go back to yesterday's recording and look in the chat for his
in the private chat to see if I can get his number. Now I don't feel bad for coming in bootlicking Ryan. She didn't give that man a nickname. He bootlicking Ryan now.
Hey, I thought he was Ryan the musician.
Bootlicking Ryan. Wasn't no racism involved in the Carmelo case.
There was no racism. Y'all better watch your mouths. Wasn't no racism involved in this shit.
Need those lunatic laughs on the show. Yeah, where lunatic at? We need you, homie.
Now see, you got people requesting you. And you're gonna just dip off.
Yo, you see something on the news that
stop it, Jay. Stop. You take shit too far, dog. You take shit way too far.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
I know exactly what the fuck your fucking crazy ass.
The day was already dark. Like it was already dark
And we
and
already know what your
heavy.
algorithm be looking like anyway, Jet Black. So I be
For
nervous.
real.
Goodness gracious.
My algorithm crazy. I had twerking moms yesterday, twerking with your baby on your chest. I was like, and people coming at her neck. Can you twerk with a baby? Is there anything wrong with that?
I don't want to get into this shit.
Okay.
So
I ain't thinking no. That was my algorithm. You asked my algorithm. That's what my
you know what I hate is when you get offended by you think something is inappropriate. They always go back to, well, you know, our ancestors. Yeah, but you're not doing it in that spirit. Like, you're not doing it in that spirit. And that's why I'm just like, if you want to twerk with your child, go ahead. If you want to teach your daughter to twerk, go ahead. If you think that's cool, go ahead. I don't know what to tell you. Every last one of my daughters knew there wasn't going to be no twerking in the house. I ain't saying I was the number one dad of all time. They knew. They knew it wasn't them popping.
Yeah, nah.
But she had a strap to her chest, and it was like giving her grief. I was like,
oh, this bitch. Oh my God, you really.
I was like, oh, she's twerking. She getting it in.
I don't know what to do with y'all, man.
Hey.
I don't know.
The baby on you. Hey, I think she took the baby off for a little bit. Hey.
Say, you know, because Black women can do everything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything. I don't have to have anything positive to add here.
Oh my God.
You dumbass nigga.
You know.
It just.
I don't know.
I don't have.
All my motherfucking friends hate your bitches.
I don't know. I don't know how we gonna rock tomorrow.
Fucking friends hate your bitch.
I don't know. Go ahead, man.
I think I'm with y'all. This is like the end of end of days. I mean, I every day that it never ceases to amaze me some of the things that are caught on film.
I don't know what to do, man.
Ain't it real fast Zumba? Yeah, I'm just saying. Billy said, yeah, it's cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Ain't twerking real fast Zumba?
You know what? Billy.
Shut up if I call your wife.
I am not
See? That's exactly why lunatic ain't here. Because you placed me, bro.
A proponent of physical violence. However,
Billy, I'm gonna call your wife.
Call your wife right now, dog. Really wilding out. Get your husband off the damn show. He talking about ain't twerking real fast Zumba. And hopefully all there is to it. But he could also said that part too, concerned.
Look like his sub still there. We're up to 718.
719.
Oh, 718.
We had 719.
We had 78. Oh, we went up another one.
We can go. We can get to
might be some of these trolls. Yo,
it
they
might
was mad
be
at,
some of them.
Look, one of them.
It might have been Michael Clay.
Look,
it might be Mike Clay. Yeah,
a troll came in and they was like, people were saying, "Yo, kick them out, ban them, here come them dollars." Well, as long as they sub first, you can sub.
Sub before you go. Well, you sub. Thank you, them dollars. See, them dollars know the. He got the assignment. He got the assignment.
Get the numbers up.
Just get the numbers up. Then you can go, but don't take that back. Keep performing first. You, baby dad. I know Kendrick. Our girls went to school together.
Holier than thou, Asha. Trifling
and ghetto.
Trifling
and ghetto.
Oh, God.
Trifling and ghetto, these two-handed bitches. They don't know what it's like to live a life and just be one-handed.
I didn't want to end on a sad note, Mike, but earlier you didn't show, we lost Big John Greer. And that was in the comments. We didn't say anything about him. Just wanted to make sure you saw that. People was in the comments. And I know Stacey Mitchell put up a whole post.
Yo, he passed away?
Where was you at yesterday?
Didn't see Steve Craig went live yesterday.
Ryan and
he
everything.
Passed while we were on the show yesterday morning, shortly after about 8 a.m.
Yeah, Big John. And he was just talking about join me tonight, 7:00 on live, his last post. I was like, damn. Big John Greer, yeah.
Yo,
I just saw him too.
My prayers go out to the family. In a sincere way.
Yeah.
For a heavy day.
What the fuck? Does anybody know how?
He had been sick on and off, but from what
Big John
I knew and I saw, he was better and doing well. I just saw him a few weeks ago at one of the house events. And, you know, he was just fine. He was John and talking shit to me in the line. He was fine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna end on that set. Back that weekend on the fun because Billy just said he already been assaulted by his wife once this week. So
yeah, what I already been assaulted by her this week.
Wait,
yo, Billy, I'm gonna tell you what, you might need some the Alka-Seltzer Plus. Yeah, because I don't know, I ain't called out in years.
Careful, do not get the tablets. Get the effervescent that you put in water, just a little bit of water, and take the day and then take the night. It will help the symptoms.
Oh man,
Big John Greer, yeah.
Damn, Big John.
Damn
it, man. He was, and I mean this in all sincerity. I mean this in no, but he was such a pain in the ass, but he was funny to me.
Yes,
but he was a pain in the ass, and he tried to be a pain in the ass. he always,
annoying at times.
Yeah, but it was funny. It was Mike, yo, you ain't worth that much money, Mike. All right, John, leave me alone, John. Leave me alone. I am worth that much money. Nah, Mike, you from Willenboro. Like, you over here trying to charge him. Nah, I'm like, what? No, pay me. God, I feel so horrible to and that's the thing with the social media. You see somebody so much that you just you assume everything is all good, and we realize the only thing that's guaranteed is it will end.
Yeah.
Well, sadly.
Yeah.
Damn, Big John, to
That's
your family, to
unexpected.
everybody.
Yeah,
I hope.
Man.
I'm sure the house community and everybody in Craig, and shout out to Craig.
Craig was literally on Facebook Live in tears.
Yes.
Craig, he hurt her. You know, that was his partner in crime.
That sucks.
And all Asha want to talk about is the Dawn twerking is being ghetto. See, I try calling people.
Asha. We get it, Asha. We get
I think
it.
Asha needs to hit the live.
To be shaking your baby all over the place, hanging over railings, ghetto and trifling. Stop co-signing on ghetto and trifling.
I bet you she's not in the one-hand club.
We all have our triggers, and children are mine, so I get it, Asha.
Asha, you ain't never twerk. Like, but
I'm sure Asha had the twerk.
Not with the baby strapped to her.
No. Take the baby out of it. Y'all taking the fun out of it. Y'all taking
sure Asha at some point looked in the mirror in the house, was getting dressed to go out.
You look back at it, Asha. Did you look back at it?
In the privacy of her own home, she can look back at it.
Asha. All women look back at it, Mike. That's what they all do.
They all look back at it. And
KT said, of course.
You can't fat back there.
She done looked at it. She looked at it this morning. She looked back at it this morning. She's like, yeah, I see it.
Listen here, KT is very well equipped. Yeah, I'm very well equipped.
Let them know. Let them know.
Oh, God. I should look back at him. Not holier than thou in the church. I should stop, Mike. I can't.
No, because Asha, I love the way Asha dresses. Asha has a fashion sense, right? She has a style about her when she dresses. But being that I'm a flaming heterosexual, she tries to make sure that she's modest about her body. I saw the body, girl. I saw it. Like, you were trying to be modest. God bless you. But yeah, you look back at it. You have.
Baby shaking syndrome.
Now we get into terminology.
That's what she's trying to do. That's what she's trying to say.
That baby shaking syndrome. How
That
about you just look back at it, Asha? Right now. Look back at it right now. Look back at it. Look back at it right now.
Put Juvenile on right now for it. No.
Put Juvenile on right now. Look back at it.
Sure. Immaturity at its best.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh God.
When do y'all look back at it? Do y'all do it like when y'all get out the shower? Like when do y'all?
No, they don't do it naked. I'm sure they not doing it naked.
Y'all ain't never just got out the shower like you nice and clean.
Looking back at it is not just a regular occurrence in daily life. Like why do I need to see it? I wash it every day. I mean,
you don't pop it every once in a while just to make sure you still got it. You just don't pop it every once in a while just to make sure.
She talking about my comments are coming in late. I should just hit live. We always know you always behind. You worse than me.
He said she getting ready for work. Stop it.
Right now, look at it. Look back at it. You getting ready for work right now. He said, I don't even know. They don't even know it. That's why I keep this
Back in the
exclusive.
day.
I'm a one-hander right here. That's why I keep it exclusive. Ain't nobody running up in this. I don't even know we ever gonna get to 6. I don't think 6 deserve. I don't think 6 people should walk on this planet and be able to say that they've actually been present.
Oh God.
Poor Asha.
Asha was the best. Asha was the best. All right, yeah. And Asha was beautiful, but I'm not gonna be 6. Never. That's too much.
You can end on the stupid dummy of the day.
Stupid dummy of the day, because I got a stupid dummy headache. I got a stupid dummy sweats. I got everything in my life.
This is why you don't play with gators at parties.
Fuck everybody else. You hear me? Hold on. Go ahead, throw it.
I feel so bad for the alligator.
Where's them? Nah, they got good. Oh, look at my.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
She didn't know the alligator was right there.
Oh, the alligator. Yeah. You are.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, he's biting you. Oh, my God. He's biting you. I'm scared. That motherfucker was biting my face. He's biting him.
That's what alligators do.
You're bleeding?
Girl on cut. Girl on cut. Watch.
Tyler, he got his finger.
Look.
Yeah, stupid dummy. Yeah, so yeah, he couldn't get his finger out. He couldn't.
You're a
get his finger out.
dumbass, dog. What are we doing?
That was a stupid dummy. That was stupid dummy.
Yo, is there any way we could turn the screen back to black so I can see the drops? It's all white. Like, where's the background?
I don't know. It might be like a daytime color type thing.
Yeah, but I switched it. And I don't know how to switch it back. All right, I'm done. This whole we made it through. We made it through. This all fucking white. It's like I'm looking at a hospital. Like I can't. Somebody
exclusivity. Asha said exclusivity, Mark.
That's right. She said it's
Did she call her vagina a jewel box? Did you?
I like that. Don't you can't get access to this jewel box.
All right, we done the show. We done. We done that. That's hilarious.
I'm in everything.
I ain't mad. You called it the jewel. I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't.
This one.
I ain't mad because women been treating their stuff. They did not treat it like jewel boxes. They
Mo
did
is
not.
killing me right now.
They try. What's that drawer that you had? You put all the stuff. We all call it the drawer the junk drawer.
The junk drawer. The junk drawer.
There's a lot of women treating their stuff like the junk drawer. Everything's in it. Everything's in it.
Oh no.
You need tape. Everything's in it. What you need? Aluminum foil? It's in the junk drawer.
Let's see what's going on.
You need scissors? Junk drawer. Where your keys at? Junk drawer.
I need some tweezers, Mike. You got some tweezers?
It's in the junk drawer.
Okay.
Everything's in the junk drawer.
The back of the junk drawer. You got
in the back of the junk drawer. Watch your hand if you're going in the back of the junk drawer. You don't want to get cut on nothing. There's a lot in the junk drawer.
The thing in there and they come back with a nub.
You might come back with a nub. Don't everybody make it out the junk drawer. Go ahead. She said jewelry box. All right, y'all. Let me for who I am. This whole thing is irritating me. This screen. This looks so generic. This shit looks so generic.
That's why we gotta switch over. Take care of that today. Let's just switch over, do the upgrade, and stop stalling, and everything will be better.
I don't know. I don't know. Let me for who I am, not who you want me to be. Because I can never be there. I understand there's only one thing I like.
Lunatic, we praying for you, homie.
We're praying for you, Lunatic. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything of any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, J Black, Sexy Mo. KT, thank you to Michael Clay. Don't forget, if you want to get the game, it's thestorydrivengame.com. Go there. And we're going. All right. Dr. Aaron Smith, Amani, C. Chung, Kamari, J Black, Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. If you go to wokeup-inspired.com and you have a vision, you can get that vision on a shirt. You can get it on anything. She's also got stuff that is ready to be bought and sold and shipped. We are gone. Gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.